You know, I always wondered why the Somali community is not out there standing with those crazy liberals who are defending them. I guess it's because they're too busy making up stories like this one. Check it out.
So I'm Somali. I'm proud to be Somali. To me, being Somali isn't just eating bananas with rice. It's a lot. It's like it's an interesting thing. It's very hard to describe what it means to be Somali.
And they're too busy trying to concoct stories to make people feel sorry for them.
No, we're not making any money. If this problem continues, I don't think we can have our business.
I live South Minneapolis. If you walk around, like, you think nobody lives the area.
I think ICE is here to destroy the Minneapolis, harassing people, closing our businesses.
We have to come out and, fight our rights.
I was volunteering last 3 days to explain in my community and tell them how important it is to do assembly, to do the protesting.
ICE, we will see you.
Do y'all think this is more evidence that there was fraud funding these businesses? Because ICE was out there before all these protests, like before they started getting media coverage like this. ICE was out there in December. And I remember when Nick Shirley was doing these videos, you rarely seen any people in those strip malls. Anyway, they weren't really packed like that. Anyway.
I just seen a post that said today starts the biggest Somalian fucking protest about some bullshit. They said hundreds of businesses are closing down so the United States government and the economy can feel it.
There's hundreds of Somalians throughout Minneapolis and Minnesota that is protesting their own way. And you want to know how they're protesting? They're going to shut their business down. Let me be the first to let you all know that we don't give a shit. Okay, that's number one. Number two, it ain't even business. It ain't no business at all. Okay, stop it. You all are shutting those businesses down because you all are running. You all are jetting, getting on those American Airlines and going back to wherever the hell y'all came from because the gig is up. All right, the Trump administration is coming after you all. Now, if you don't know by now, the Trump administration, DOJ, Pam Bondi, they have been hemming people up left to right, charging people. I think at this point, over 200, most of them are Somalians. That has been in this entire fraud situation, stealing billions of taxpayer dollars. We don't give a shit how y'all protesting. We really don't. I don't know why you all feel the need to do this or do that. It's not going to help your all cases. Y'all business don't contribute to nothing. They're not even running. Minneapolis is not going to feel no impact from this. Literally.
It's
And sisters, welcome back to the channel. This is Johnson's Peter Commentary. And guys, in today we get to a different kind of video in which the Black Americans are sending a strong message, and that this message to the Somalis, they feel like this is unexpected and it is not what they expected. So guys, let us watch these videos, the stitches for you, and then I'll get back with a deeper commentary and analysis on this topic. But guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll always be notified every time I upload a video. Also, do let me know what you think about these videos and clips.
Rank into those seats, into those positions. That's how Ilhan Omar got in her position. Once they have a runover of Minnesota, then they feel like they can take over the state, then they'll start trying to come for our country. Everybody needs to start getting out and voting regardless of what you think or how you think that your vote does not work or it does not count. It does. That way you all will be around here complaining and bitching about what is happening so much in this world when these foreign people are coming in here trying to take over our states. We need to stand up and stop them.
Give a fuck about all that, bro. Listen. Nobody cares. Like, bro, if the whole Somalian population goes back to Somalia right now today, nobody's gonna bat a fucking eye, bro. I don't know why these people are acting as if they're like the main characters of anything. Bro, listen here, bro. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, bro, I understand, let's say, if y'all said the Mexicans, the Hispanics were doing that, now it would have been like, oh, okay, bitch, I love Mexican food. I love Hispanic food. Like, I love Caribbean food. Like, bro, what the fuck? Even if you said African Americans were doing something like that, I would have been like, God damn, yeah, this shit kind of serious, but I love me some soul food. I love hanging out with my folks, my black folks and whatnot. Somalians, bro, honestly, I don't give a fuck, bro. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They can all go back to Somalia all I want. As long as we get our fucking money back, I'm cool. Bro, the amount of unfazedness that the United States of America really is unfazed about y'all situation, it would be insane for y'all to even think we really give a fuck. Because We don't give a fuck. Like, bro, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. Y'all can leave. Y'all can give us our money back and leave. You can leave and give us our money back, bro. That's the two options that you guys got. I don't give a fuck. Bro, all y'all businesses are already fraudulent as it is. Like, we're getting a lot more news of these ICE raids and people getting killed in Minnesota and Minneapolis. And nobody's really talking about the whole scam situation that's going on. Like, fam, they're trying to sweep it under the rug as if tax time is not coming up. A lot of people are trying to figure out and wonder, yo, why am I paying taxes? And these people are just defrauding the government. And I know these Somalians are not that smart to come around and do all this shit in the United States. There's people out there that's helping them do this shit. And a lot of the politicians, bro, honestly, bro, they're all gonna be blamed for this shit right here, bro. All of them. The only ones that I could say were probably not on this shit is Mark Hoffman and Elizabeth Hortman, the two politicians that got shot and killed because they did not want to give illegal immigrants free healthcare and whatnot. And they did nothing about it, bro. That shit is insane. Honestly, bro, Tim Walz, his wife, his kids, everybody. Bro, there's no way that these people were a part of a major fraud scandal like this and they didn't know. That's fucking crazy. And then on top of that, right, just imagine if Kamala Harris was able to become the president and that was going to be her running mate, her VP. You think these people don't know what the fuck he was doing? Like, bro, come the fuck on, bro. For the last 10, 15, maybe 20 years, right, people have been complaining about the Somalians in Cleveland, the Somalians in Minnesota, everywhere. Like, bro, this is what's going on. And it's not even just them. There's a lot of immigrants that are doing this fuck shit, but they were not looking into it. Go check California. Go check, bro, even in Florida. Every state, go check it and audit them. Like, I know the states, like the red states, of course, they're going to pass. There's other blue states that's going to pass. California, New York, Minnesota, and imagine what other states. Like, bro, I'm tired of this bullshit, bro. There needs to be people held accountable for these situations.
You guys, on some real, I know we're laughing, but like low-key ain't shit funny. Like, ain't shit funny. These people, and this is exactly what I knew Trump calling us out would do, is make these loser ass people feel emboldened enough to come to our communities, wreak havoc in our communities, and call us out because they couldn't make something of themselves. Like, and the thing that makes all this so ironic is the president, like, aren't you a felon? Like, what? It's like, what are we even speaking about? Like, what are we talking about here, right? But these brainwashed individuals are so focused on immigrants and minorities that they can't see past the brainwashing. Like, it literally pisses me off, y'all. Like, I don't find this to be funny at all. Like, I know we're making jokes about it, but it enrages me, y'all. Like, it makes me so mad because the hypocrisy and, like, I don't know, this narrative. I just miss when we were freaking inconspicuous. Nobody knew who we were. We're minding our business. Like, please, like, oh, these loser ass people feel emboldened.
They're stealing our tax dollars. We're losers because we go to work every day. They don't even work. They don't do anything. How you want to have a successful business, but y'all stealing from us, and you think that's okay, and you think we're gonna allow? I wonder, now that they shut down all the fraud, y'all money is eventually gonna run out. Okay, my question is, like, if they actually had to work every day, could they survive? You couldn't, like, it's crazy how you come to somebody else's country and call them losers, but yet, and we're being brainwashed, right? And we're dumb and we're being brainwashed. But yet you had to run from your country. You had to run from your country because you had nothing. Like, your people were dirtballs there. You had nothing. Trump is right. They're garbage. They are garbage. And it's not, and guess what? I'm a black man. I'm telling you, the Somalians are garbage. All right? There's a lot of black people saying that you're garbage. So you can't even sit here and say it's racism. No, get the fuck out. You come to our country, but yet we were smart enough to build all of this. The only people who even come close when it comes to technology is China or Japan. Okay? The only people who even rival with us when it comes to weapon is Russia or Korea. Somalians are nothing. Let's make that very clear. They're nothing. They're garbage. And you're taunting the American peoples and you spend our tax dollars. But you know what? Your day will come. Your day will come. Your day will come. Some of y'all will be deported back to your country and some of y'all will be in prison. But at the end of the day, you will still be garbage.
So, brothers and sisters, welcome back again. And so, guys, in this video, we realized that this is a movement that have not just come quietly, and it has not come politely as well, and it did not definitely come with. It did not also come with an apology. And across social media, guys, a message is spreading fast and it's hitting hard that we don't care about your businesses. And this is a message that is coming out from black people and most of the black Americans, sending a deep message to the Somalis that are trying to, you know, uh, trying to compel them to support them in ICE actions. And guys, these words aren't random and they are not a joke. They are a response. And for months, guys, black Americans have watched a growing narrative unfold online videos, TikTok live streams, where Somali activists and influencers openly called for ICE action, celebrated enforcement, and mocked black American struggles as if they were spectators and not participants in the Americans' history. And now that patient is gone, guys. Front and center is a Somali woman speaking about rights, protection, and community. But behind her words, guys, sits a deeper contradiction because while demanding solidarity, some within the same space were pushing narratives that threatened other black communities. And that contradiction didn't go unnoticed. And on the other side, the black American voices are no longer whispering. They are pointing directly at the camera, saying what many were thinking but wouldn't say out loud. We are not your shield. We are not your protest tool. The Black Americans also have a message to the Somalis. We are not responsible for protecting businesses that were built while disrespecting us. And this is not about hate, guys. You must get this clearly. This is about setting boundaries. For generations, Black Americans have been expected to show up for civil rights, for immigrants, for everyone, often while receiving little respect in return. But respect is not automatic, it is mutual. And when social media turned into a space where black Americans were dismissed, mocked, or blamed, something snapped. This moment, it is uncomfortable, it is raw, it is messy, but it is honest. And what you are seeing is not division for the sake of division. It is a community finally saying, stop speaking over us, stop using us, stop expecting loyalty without respect. The message is unexpected, but maybe that's the point. Because silence was never an agreement and patience was never weakness, this isn't the end of the conversation, but it is a warning shot, and everyone is listening now. So, guys, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also do let me know what you think about this video. Also, give it a like, and it will help it on the algorithm in suggesting it to many people. See you in my next episode.